Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yo, what up, what up? It's your boy Rubino.
And this DJ in the building.
And you listening to the UpNUp Podcast.
Yeah.
Wait, what are we doing?
I don't know, just listen.
Yes. Welcome.
What it do?
Ladies and gentlemen, you're tuning to the UpNUp Podcast. I'm your host, Rubino.
And I'm DJ man.
Yes. How you doing, man?
I'm good, bro.
Feeling great?
Feeling great. Feeling good.
Feeling blessed?
Yes, sir.
Why? What's today?
Because I just got my hoodie
Oh, okay.
from UpNUpClothing.com.
Yes, sir. Let them know, man.
sir.
The store is officially launched. But before we get into all that, I definitely want to just welcome all the new listeners. This is the UpNUp Podcast. This is the podcast where we're focused on cultivating culture. Nothing but that, right? We do that by sharing amazing stories of, individuals, groups, movements, people out here who just making power moves, right? Mm-hmm. Paving the way for themselves as well as others who are coming behind them doing their thing, right?
Yes, sir.
Representation at its
Yes,
finest.
sir.
Now, the reason I asked, why are you excited? Obviously, the store launch, www.upnup.com, UpNUpClothing.com.
Yes, sir.
But today's a special day, man. This is episode 40,
You know what that means?
right? Every 10 episodes, what do?
Listener appreciation.
Yes, sir, man. This is Listener Appreciation Week, and this is big, man. It's episode 40. It's 40 episodes, man. Can we get a round of applause real quick in the studio?
Bro.
This is big, man. I like this. Now, for those of you who do want to continue supporting the podcast for 40 more episodes and beyond, you know what to do. You can follow us on, YouTube, SoundCloud, and iTunes. You can follow us at the UpNUp Podcast. Just type that in. Make sure to rate, review, subscribe, like it too. I got you, dog.
Yeah,
I got you.
Yep,
I got
don't
you.
forget.
Make sure to also follow us on all social media platforms at _TheUpNUp. We got a lot of great things coming, right?
A lot.
Right?
A lot, bro.
I'm excited, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited. But back to Listener Appreciation Week, man.
Yeah.
For those of you who are new listeners and new viewers, we actually implemented this episode 20, was it?
Yeah.
Episode
that
20?
was the first one, yeah.
Yeah, and we wanted to do this because we felt it was important, man, to acknowledge our supporters, right? I call them family, right?
Yeah.
For people who've been rocking with us this long and this far, they family, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so every 10 episodes, we take it upon ourselves to bring up supportive listeners and viewers to the show, so we can create a space for you guys. And when I say you, I'm talking about you listening right now or watching, for you to come up here and drive topics that are important to you, right? Not only that, but just have great conversation around what's important to you. It's not always about us, not always about the guests, it's about the listeners as well, right? And we did that for them, right?
Yeah.
And how does one be able to come up here? How do they get to come up here?
You
and
gotta
kick it?
submit and talk about your favorite episode and why.
Yeah. So you got to make sure you send us your favorite episode and tell us why that was your favorite episode. And, today's appreciated listener did just that. Sent a really, really great, in-depth analysis of an episode that she felt was her favorite. And, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I'm going to put my drink up to this one, man. This is big, man. This is big. This particular guest is it's a big guest because we got history.
History.
Yeah. But I'm gonna just get straight to him, man. Our guest is none other than the ultimate and appreciated listener herself, Sarir Mahmood, aka Somali Girl. Can we get a round of applause? Come on up. Come on, y'all. Keep the applause going, man. Come on. Welcome to the show.
All right. Wow, this is official, guys.
Yeah, welcome. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm nervous.
Are you?
Don't be
A little
nervous.
Don't be nervous.
Yeah.
Don't be nervous. It's family. This is a family affair. Well, first and foremost, thank you for participating in the Listener Appreciation Week submission and sending us what you felt was your favorite episode. And for those who are consistent listeners and know how this goes, I think that people want to know what was your favorite episode and why.
Off top, it was episode 36.
Uh-huh.
It was the Balanced Black Girl podcast one because I recently just got into fitness and wellness, and she was right. Like, a lot of women of color are not in that field, and I just connected with that one a lot because I'm trying to get into that field.
And that's with Lestrandra Alfred from the Balanced Black Girl podcast.
Yeah, she's dope. She's dope.
She's super dope.
Shout out to her. She's
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah. And I actually, when you submitted that, I let her know. that you sent that in. She was super pumped. She was
That's what's
pumped.
up.
Man, this is dope, man. Where's your drink at? Come on, man. Cheers up. Well, you got water.
Cheers.
She requested water, so I was like, cool. Cheers.
You guys know I've been waiting for this moment since 2014. You know, back in the day when they had their little radio show in college.
Oh, go ahead. Talk about it.
talk about it.
Talk about it.
I was getting on Robbie's head every day, like, "What's up? Put me on your show. Put me on your show."
Yeah.
I'm on the show.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Yeah. 4
years
man.
later.
Hey, man, you know, timing's everything, man. Now, obviously, like I mentioned in the intro, we bring listeners up here because we want to connect with y'all, right? You supported us. You've been down with us. You've been rocking with the UpNUp and the whole platform and the whole team. So we want to give you a chance. I know you talked about, you just said fitness is something you're focused on and trying to get into. But yeah, I mean, what topics would you like to drive today? This is for you. This is for you.
Well, for example, like like a few months ago, I started this diet called keto, and you guys should check out my YouTube channel, Simply Sorare, and that's where I talk about like starting keto and like just being confident during your fitness journey and stuff like that. I feel like as you get older, you start to take your health more seriously. Like, you know, in college, we were eating really bad.
I was. I know I was.
We were all
Whoa.
eating.
Yeah.
We were just we had another lifestyle out there. But yeah, once I came back, I was just like, you know what? I need to focus on my fitness and like be more confident. And just, you know, as women, it's like, it's a lot harder for us to like appreciate what God gives us. So why not, you know, look good? I mean, you look good, you feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I feel that.
I guess there's a lot of knowledge and research that had to come with that, right?
Yeah, no, for sure. Like, in the
Yeah, 'cause you have to.
yeah.
I swear to God. I know people just think they know or they watch a YouTube video. but-
Yeah, honestly, YouTube, shout out to YouTube, because
Yeah.
YouTube's honestly the reason why I got into fitness, because at first I was like, okay, you know what, I'm going to just work out every day, and you know what, I'm going to eat what I want, and hopefully I'll lose weight, but nope, you really have to watch what you eat, and it's all about, like, looking at calories and calorie efficiency and all that stuff, and, like, you have to look at, like, carbs. Like, I noticed, like, for my body specifically, I can't eat carbs.
Yeah.
Just like everyone else. So I had to like cut the carbs, cut the sugar. I had to cut like tons of stuff. And then like within a year, I lost like 60 pounds.
It's
Wow.
it's a job in itself, though.
Yeah.
It's a job in itself. I feel like it requires time, right?
Time.
I think with everything you want to do that you want to take seriously and put your mind to, you got to put in time. Like, you got to sacrifice time, right?
Yeah. And like
Not just in the gym, but
going back to episode 36, she talked about how, like, to get to your goals, you have to sacrifice a lot, and how she sacrificed like a lot of social time. And that's totally like, I had my friends go out to eat with me and get a salad with me. I was like, if I'm eating like this, all you guys are
Yeah.
eating like this. So it's kind of like you have to like give up the foods that you eat, giving up kicking it, you know, devoting your energy on fitness and like just being consistent and being extremely, extremely patient, because, you know, of course there's going to be days
Yeah.
where you don't want to go to the gym. But,
Yeah.
you know, I be going on Instagram, like, do you want to be a bad bitch or a sad bitch?
whoa, is that?
Whoa, that was a bar.
I've never heard that one before.
No, seriously, though. It's like, at the end of the day, the choice is yours.
That's a slogan right there.
Yeah.
Literally, I
For
need
real.
to copyright that. Literally.
Nah, for real.
Speaking of slogans,
Yeah.
the quote of the day
Oh, go ahead,
is
man.
knowledge is true opinion by Plato.
Okay.
Yeah, just in case you
You
forgot.
know, we didn't mean to skip it over.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know
it's
what
all
I'm saying?
good,
It's
though.
cool, man.
I got another one, though.
Go ahead. What is it?
It's right here, man.
What does your shirt say? Oh,
Don't be sexist.
Be
sexy.
sexy.
Shout out Big Sam.
yeah.
Yeah.
They can get those shirts on Amazon.com, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just type that in. Now, I'm glad you shared an episode that meant a lot to you, that you wanted to reference back, and we can go back down memory lane. We usually do that as well. As hosts, you know, we've been able to experience all the episodes, all 40 of them. And so do you want to go first, or should I go first? Or?
Go ahead.
Okay. So for me, honestly, there was one. I mean, obviously, this isn't like my favorite. I love them all, right? But one that really stuck out to me was episode 32 with Umi Wagner from ETC Tacoma, founder, boutique.
Yeah. It was a dope episode.
Yeah, it was a dope episode. I mean, a lot of reasons, obviously, for us wanting to go into, you know, the apparel and retail and merch, you know, side of things, and trying to learn from him, because, you know, they built their store, and now they're one of the top, I would say, one of the top retail brands, not just in the city, but probably in the region, period, you know. And another thing that we talked about that was super dope was about occupying spaces and like real estate and land. You know what I mean? Like, whether you own it or rent it, just having having the space in itself as a black person, black, brown, underrepresented, whatever you want to call it, is important. And that was something I wanted everybody to tap into. So for those of you out there who want to learn more about the struggle and the grind, you know what I'm saying, to get in a space so you can hustle and trap out of it.
Yeah.
Go to episode 32, man. Go ahead, man. What's yours?
So mine would be the episode with Rel Be Free. I like that episode because
What number was that?
that was right before Bar Digital.
35.
Which was 30.
No, that was 37.
Yeah, 37.
37.
Yeah,
Damn.
so pretty much well, first off, I went to middle school with him,
Okay.
And then I haven't seen him probably since then, And so for him to come up and tell his
Damn.
whole story and how he came up, and he wasn't even looking to be an MC, but he was just doing stuff, and then it led him to that point. I mean, a lot of the stories do talk about how people start one way and then they end up being what they are right now.
Yeah.
And I think it was just dope, man.
He created events too, so
Yeah,
he can
created
perform
events.
at it.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I want to rap.
Exactly.
And then I could just create my own concert so I could rap.
Yeah.
I feel that. So Sorare, or do you go by Somali girl? Which one?
Sorare, definitely. Simply Sorare.
I'm playing. Now, obviously, you being in fitness and that's kind of like something you're super interested in. Like you mentioned your friends, you try to get your friends into it.
Yeah, I actually did. One of my really good friends, Rosie, I put her, because she's way skinnier than me, so she's trying to gain weight, and I'm trying to lose weight, so I put her on, and her nutrition was the complete opposite of mine, but whenever you have, honestly, it's just easier to have someone with you at the gym, someone who's eating right with
Accountability partner.
Yeah, exactly.
But do your homegirls or even homeboys or whatever, is it weird because they're probably looking at you like you know everything now? Like you're the all-knowing, even though you're probably
DMs.
still learning?
Yeah, I get DMs all the time from random people on Instagram.
They sliding?
Yeah, they sliding. Guys would be sliding and be like, hey, can you help me out with some keto? Sure, you want to know some keto. But
Come better than that, man.
But a lot of people DM me about keto, and then I just, send them Instagram pages, and honestly I'm a very visual learner, so I watch videos, and I'll be on Instagram. You know how they have those quick little 10-second make this keto friendly pancake.
It's fast frame or whatever.
Yeah. So I look at those, and I kind of just learn as I go. You can't wait too long. You can't just as going back to episode 36. I really love that episode.
Take it back.
She was talking about how you can't just what did she say? She was you can't be you're never going to be perfect. You might as well just get perfect as you go. You guys remember that part? Do you guys remember that? Yeah.
So, I mean, I remember a lot from that episode, but she spoke a lot about just embracing your imperfections. You have to accept it, period. You know what I mean?
Yes. And when I remember when I posted that that picture difference on Instagram, and the first thing I said was acceptance. When you're trying to lose weight, the first thing you got to do is accept what you have, and just know it'll change if you put in the work. It doesn't take 5 days, but it definitely takes over 6 months for you to see legit results.
Yeah. But at some point you just stop counting days, right?
Yeah, I just stopped counting. I just every day. Honestly, I started taking pictures every week, and that's kind of what kept me motivated. Pictures, and just always staying motivated. Honestly, I don't know if you guys noticed on my Instagram, every day I'd be on on my story it's time to get up, guys.
Really?
Yeah, you never watched my story. I literally.
I guess
it's
I don't
time
be
to
up
get
that early.
No, but I honestly kept myself motivated, and once my friends I tried so many diets, so in the beginning I was just yeah, I'm trying to lose weight, and then my friends would be yeah, sure you are, okay, you said this last month and the month before that, and then finally once my friends started noticing that I was being consistent, they started being more supportive, because
it's see it to believe it.
Exactly.
Oh, she real.
Yeah.
She for real about this. I feel it.
I know my friends were shook in the beginning. They're bro, you've been at the gym for 3 months straight. What's going on? I was bro, it's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle change.
It's a lifestyle change. I think with everything, though, whether you want to be an entrepreneur, whether you want to, whatever it is you want to do, you got to change your lifestyle.
Absolutely.
That doesn't make no sense. How do you expect to do something totally different that you've never really done, have no experience in, but not expect to change the way you're living?
Yeah, and it's discipline. Discipline. Literally, I never had. We went to Wazoo. We did not have no source of discipline whatsoever. Yeah. And once I came back, I was it's time to grind, literally.
Hold on. You ain't just gonna shit on the whole university like that. Like,
Okay.
I mean, it was a balance. It was a
go
balance.
Cougs,
It
go
was a balance.
Cougs.
It was a balance. It was a balance.
It's a balance, definitely. But
You were hella quick to agree with her. Yeah, she's right. I know discipline.
Nah, I love Wazoo. I love Wazoo. Don't get me wrong, but I did not have any discipline out there. I mean, thank God I graduated, but
Yeah.
I did not have the discipline I have now back then. That's for sure.
That's what's
I
up.
feel you.
That's what's up.
So what made you go into like YouTube? You're starting your channel.
Okay, so I always had like, I'm just an extroverted person, so I was like, I've always had that like funny personality, and then my friends would always be like, bro, just start a YouTube channel and just start it. And then I like started getting into YouTube, so I started like watching YouTube, and like I would just watch people and like kind of like observe, and then I was just like, man, and then I remember I lost 20 pounds, and I was like, dang, I should make a video about how I lost 20 pounds in 6 weeks. And then I started with that video, and then from there I like was sloughing, and then I just stopped for like a few months, and then I came back, and then I was like, you know what, I have to go hard this time. And then I ended up starting keto, and another YouTuber, Makeup Shayla, everyone should check her out. She's dope. She's like the keto queen. Like, she kind of inspired me to like make keto videos. And then from there I kind of just went to like challenges, and then like I brought my friend on, and like YouTube is just such a dope platform where you can kind of just do whatever you want, and then put it out there, and then one video can have like 100 views, and then another video can have like 2,000 views. Like, I remember I posted like and my ethnicity tag, and I got like 2,000 views in like a month, because
You got to experiment with that.
exactly
Yeah.
it's kind of just whatever's in demand. But
I think honestly for you, like as consistent as you are in the gym, like in real life, I think the content also has to be consistent. But I feel like if you can kind of apply the consistency you use while you're at the gym and on your nutrition and all that, and kind of apply that to the content creating, because that's work too, right?
yeah, off top.
Like editing videos, setting up times to record videos.
You guys are some savages. Being consistent is like so hard, especially on YouTube. It's like so hard, because it's like every week you gotta edit, and then sometimes your computer's tweaking, and then you're like, I gotta finish this deadline, and like it's a lot of work. It looks easy, but it's really not, like, at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Even like looking at the back end of it, I was just like, whoa, this is YouTube. You know, it just looks like different.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then once you get to that point where you can like monetize, I mean, I haven't gotten there yet, but inshallah I'll get there.
Yeah.
But like once you start monetizing, you can start making bands on YouTube.
Yeah.
Bands make her dance.
Come on.
Every time I hear bands, that's the first thing that comes to my mind. I actually forgot to acknowledge someone. So you talked about like having supportive friends, like a supportive circle.
Yeah.
Your family's supportive too, right?
Yeah.
And she was actually, I want to also give a round of applause. Sarah was actually one of our lovely models for the UpNUp clothing merch shoot that we had. So can we get a round of applause for that? Can you talk about family and why that's important for you?
Yeah, so basically, I come from a family of 6 other siblings, and like once I started eating healthy, I like changed our fridge. I put my siblings onto steak, because we never used to eat steak like that. I even put my brother on salmon with like asparagus. I just kind of like made our healthy eating really good. So then my family just started eating healthy, and my mom started being extremely supportive. Like every Tuesday she goes to Costco and she'll buy me like veggies and meat, and like
that's dope.
Yeah.
You noticed the shift though.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, damn, I did that.
I did that. I put hella people on to eating right, because you can eat good, but it's just a matter of cooking. Like I really got into, I mean, I hate cooking, but in order to eat right, you have to cook. So like I really got into cooking, and like, yeah.
That's what's up. So you shout out your brother, Sameter, in the building. So he's a team member of the UpNUp, you know what I'm saying? And I always look out for the team. We always look out for the team, right? So I know you want to share something with the people, right? Oh, yeah, we're going to get that done. Come on over here, man. Say it to that camera right there.
That camera right there.
Talk to the mic, go ahead.
Yo, Toronto's going to win the series.
Okay.
To the Bay, it's all bad. We're going to be up 2-0. Ep.40 going to be crying. Rest in peace, Mac Dre.
Okay. There you go.
Dang, it's really a family affair
I know.
out here.
I had to give him that because, he was in my ear. Now, man, this is dope. Now, I also want to talk to you about what are some things that you notice in this fitness culture, or like whether you're trying to encourage other women? Because I think one big thing that I'm noticing is like, you know, like even when we had Sage Kiamno on the show, she's like all about women empowerment. That's like her MO, right? Like, I can't speak on this because I'm not a woman, so I always like to ask women, like, what do you think needs to be done to just kind of elevate and like push and progress more unity amongst women? Or what works for you?
Like, what works for me with women empowerment? Like, I feel like, okay, like, for example, going back to fitness, like, a lot of women that I know, like, always ask me, like, how do you start? Like, and I'll be like, you just gotta go. And a lot of gym anxiety is real. I still have gym anxiety. Like,
what is that exactly?
Yeah.
Because do you have it too?
Nah.
guys don't have gym anxiety. Okay, so gym anxiety is basically when you just like go to a new gym and like, you know, you're starting out, you don't really know what you're doing. It's like anxiety, like you come in there,
You don't know where the machine's at?
Yeah, you don't know where the machine's at. You know, there could be a cute guy in the room. You're just like, you know.
Yeah, you don't want to work out looking weird.
Exactly. You know, you be looking rough. You know, it's just like that anxiety. But like for me, I feel like you just gotta go with a friend. Maybe even like, you know, most gyms give you like 30 minutes of like a free trainer. Just go there, ask questions. I'm like an observer in the gym. Like I'll just like look at people and see what they're doing, and then that's kind of how I learned. And like
that's dope. You know, so you don't ignore people, because there's people that do that too at the gym. They just ignore, like they're the only one there.
For real.
No, I'm very social. I'll be like, can you show me that position? And like, you know, I'll just be like, oh, can you show me this machine? Or like, you just gotta be really like confident when you're in the gym, because everyone's learning, like whether or not, like, there's gonna be people who are like really good in the gym,
just showing off,
you know, there's gonna be like all sorts of people, so you kind of just have to go with the flow and just do it, because if you don't start today, you're just gonna have an excuse every day, like, oh yep, I'm gonna start tomorrow, yep, I'm gonna start on Monday.
I feel it. Nah, because I'm in a book club, and like there's one of the women in the book club, she mentioned, like, she was like, yeah, it's hard for her to get like women to empower each other, and I was curious why that is, because I think it's the same thing for men too, but I think it's just totally different reasons, right? Like why aren't more women putting each other onto their own businesses, or like, you know, why aren't they pushing each other to start their own businesses and things like that? I don't know if you have any insight on that.
I feel like with women, we like unless we know each other personally, we're not gonna like go the extra mile and like talk to them. I mean, I'm a very extroverted person. Like, I'll talk to anyone, but like I know some of my friends, they won't like go talk to women they don't know, because it's kind of just like that awkward, like, I didn't grow up with her, I don't know her kind of thing. But like as women, like I feel like the older you get, the more you realize, you know what,
it's silly.
Like we gotta stick together. Because like in college, for example, you're not gonna be like women empowerment. Yeah. You're like kind of just like,
I'm trying to get the hell out of here with the degree.
Exactly. But like I feel like as you're getting older, you're just maturing, you know? That's right. And like that's why women empower each other, like as we get older. And kind of just going back to episode 36, like she's dope. She brought all those women together, and look, she met Michelle Obama.
She brought Michelle Obama. That was dope.
That was a boss move.
I feel like I met Michelle Obama. That kind of counts, right? If you met someone who met Barack, right? A little bit. There's a little connection.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. I don't know. I also was curious because, like, and this is just for, like, both of y'all or whatever, but, like, I was just thinking about, like, the term support. Like, I always felt like there was two types of support. Like, today I was thinking about it. I was like, think of, like, rappers, for instance, right? Like, if someone, let's say one of my homies is rapping, and what if I don't like their music? That doesn't mean I don't support them, right? Like, you don't have to support the product to support the person. Do you guys believe in that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right? Like, if Erm drops a mixtape, and I'm like, man, this shit's whack. Yeah. But at the same time, I do like the fact that he's going after something. He's pushing and grinding and hustling, so I can support him. Right? You can do it.
I would have you tell me it's whack, though.
Yeah, no, I would literally tell you.
Yeah.
But I would also push you and encourage you at the same time. But I feel like the way it's received is like, oh, he ain't fucking with me, period. Right?
I mean, if you repost it, like, for example, there's plenty of artists that I'm not a fan of that I know personally, but I'll still repost their stuff because you gotta, if you're not interested in it, like who knows, someone else might be interested in it.
That's real.
That's my point. It's like content is not for everybody. Like if you put out a YouTube video about keto, trust me, there's people who don't know shit about keto, don't care about keto, don't even like what the hell is that?
Exactly.
And you're cool with that. You're fine with that because you have an audience that you're trying to reach. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just think people need to be more accepting of like everybody's not gonna like your shit.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter who it is.
Because your shit will eventually pop off with consistency and being persistent and all that stuff. So it kind of just, as back to episode 36.
Bring it back.
Everything takes time. Like, nothing's going to happen overnight.
I feel it.
So is there any people out there you want to shout out? That you
Yeah,
support?
shout out to my friends in the studio, Faven and Kabul.
Hey, what up, what up, what up?
Yeah.
We got hella people.
Shout out to my mom. Hey, Hoya. She didn't believe me I was going to be on the UpNUp today.
Tell her to tune in next Tuesday. Or it's going to be Tuesday when they listen to this. Never mind. Oh, man. So, I don't know. With these episodes, I just like to have, like, again, the guests, the listeners come up here and push topics, push things that are on your mind. Because, a lot of times, me and Erm, or whether it's me, like, we'll just get people who come up to us who are supportive of the platform or the show. Like, man, y'all need to talk about this. Y'all need to talk about that. Why don't y'all talk? I'm like, all right. And that was kind of the whole purpose of this. Let's create a space to where we're not just ignoring you guys or tuning you out, you know what I mean? And acknowledging y'all and letting y'all come up here and do what you want to do. All right. So the platform's yours.
For sure. So,
that was my like, go ahead.
Okay, well, I'm like losing my train of thought, but what I want to get across is for anyone who's like trying to lose weight or trying to get into fitness, it does not happen overnight, and don't quit, because trust me, like before I lost 65 pounds, I literally messed up a million times.
65 pounds.
Yeah.
Can we make a round of applause for that, man? Come on, man. You gotta like, that's a milestone, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
it was.
For real.
It was.
You worked hard for that.
Yeah, I really worked hard for that. And, it was really, really hard. Like, those people that you see on, like, Instagram losing, like, 200 pounds or 150 or 100 pounds or 50 pounds, like, they really put in work. They devote their life for fitness. So, like, if anyone's really trying to lose weight, like, all I gotta say is just accept yourself, love yourself, be consistent, and, you will get to your goal eventually.
That's real. I actually like that.
And honestly, and that goes for anything. Like, anything you want to do, just be consistent and just keep at it, literally.
You got to accept and love yourself. I like that. I like that right there.
For real.
That's the first
Because
step.
two people are focused on what others got to say and what they're doing.
And then the more you do it, it becomes a habit. So it's not like,
second
nature.
it's not dreadful,
Exactly.
as it was in the
like,
beginning.
once you get into the gym, you make your playlist and you're just in it. It's like every day you're like, yep, I got to go to the gym. If your friends hit you, like, what's up, let's kick it. Yep, I'm going to hit you after the gym. Literally. You
At a
just
certain point, they just going to know what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Literally. My friends would be like, hey, did you go to the gym already? Nah, I'm about to go. Okay, yep.
Now, that's real, though, because I feel like having friends that obviously want to see you win, and I think a lot of us have friends that want to see us win, but sometimes you got to also set your boundaries, too, right? And let them and see if they're going to respect them, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So, like, if I'm like, oh, I got to go edit this episode, like, there shouldn't be no further discussion after that, right? Same thing.
Sure.
If you say I got to go to the gym, they're like, all right, bet. They're not going to try to convince you not to go to the gym, right?
I mean, in
Or
the
not.
beginning they did.
Yeah, there you go.
But then it got to the point where it's like, nah, bro, I missed yesterday. It's over. I have to go. But like, yeah, no, honestly, you need support from your friends, or it's the friendship's not gonna last long.
Yeah, man.
That's a fact.
It's real. I like that.
That's real.
Yeah, support your friends, guys.
Yes.
Support your friends.
Now, so we always ask this question for all our guests. And this is actually one of my favorite questions. I'm sure you probably already know it's coming. But it's something to just kind of sum up, like, a lot of what we talked about, but also just kind of cast what's ahead, right, for you and what you want to do. So if you can, let us know, and the people who are watching and listening, what's one word to describe
What's one word?
What's one word to describe what keeps you on the up and up?
For sure, family. I mean, you guys already know my word is family.
Yeah.
I come from a really big family, and, shout out to them, because I would not be the person I am without their support. And yeah, just honestly, it's all about support from your friends, your family. You just need people to be there to kind of just push you into the right direction. Because, like, I always say this, like, I really would not know what I would do without my mom and my siblings, you know, like, my siblings are really annoying, but, you know, they push me. And, like, you know, there's sometimes my cameraman, you know, my little sister and stuff like that. They're, like, really supportive. And, like, my mom's, like, my biggest critic and stuff like that. So that's
real, though.
Really great.
I mean, you just want people who give a fuck and who care.
Yeah,
like, at the end of the day.
exactly.
There's some people who have people around them who don't care. Don't even mention anything or acknowledge anything that they're doing. And you're like, damn, bro, you didn't just see me do all this shit.
Exactly.
So, like, I always appreciate friends who, even if they got something to say that you don't agree with, at least they're paying attention to what you're doing. And that matters, right?
Yeah, of course. You need support.
Hell yeah. So can people reach out to you?
Yeah.
If they want to, like, you know, tap into this whole fitness.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like, I love when people DM me about keto and fitness.
Only girls, though. Don't let them guys DM you. You said they were trying to slide in and talk about keto.
Anyone can message me.
All right, I'm just making sure you said that earlier.
Message me on Instagram, Somali Girl, SOMALYGURL. And then you can catch me on YouTube, simply Surare, SURARE, you know? Subscribe, like, comment, everything. You know, if you have any questions, hit me up. I'm super nice.
Hell yeah, man. This is dope. This is dope. What's up, man? What you got? You good?
I was about to say the same thing. Where can they reach you?
Yeah, no, because trust me, after this episode, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of women or men who want to get into fitness, and they're gonna want to tap in with you. Yeah, man, this is dope. Episode 40, man. Listener appreciation.
Episode 40, Saran said, come on.
Yeah, shout out to you because, again, you know, all we can do is create a space for the listeners and the viewers that have been rocking with us, and you know, we want to just kind of pay it forward. And so, shout out to you for taking initiative.
Yeah, no
exactly.
problem.
Right.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Since the late, I know, man. You've been trying to get on the show since 2014, man.
Since 2014, guys. It's 2019, and
I'm
here.
Round of applause for that right there, man. Man, this is real. This is a surreal moment. Yeah, man. Outside of that, I don't know. You guys good? Any final shout outs? Shout out to the squad. Shout out to everybody in the building.
Man, y'all made it. You know,
thank you guys.
We got packed house.
Yeah, with that being said, I guess it's safe to say Surare Mahmood, a.k.a. Somali Girl, is officially, or she's officially a member of the UpNUp. Can we get a round of applause? Yeah.